And welcome back to The Rip. This is episode 43. I know it's been a hot minute. Literally a fucking hot minute.
Yeah, it has been. Last time was a while ago, I think.
I think it was at your house, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's been so long. But I figured we'd do one. I think, like, the podcast now is turning into, like, you know, like a just, you know, here and there. Like,
here and there. But, you know, it's nice to do one.
Yeah.
Once in a while.
I know. Unless you guys show me how interested you really are. I think, like, show me you're more interested than I see. So
yeah.
I can only go by the numbers, right?
Exactly.
What the numbers are telling me.
Basically, it's that's your feedback, right?
Yeah. No, exactly. But a lot has happened in the last little while. Didn't really talk about it on the channel. But, yeah, we went to LA a while back.
Yeah.
What was that, 2 weeks? 3 weeks?
Couple weeks
ago, yeah. We went for... Because we talked about Star Wars. I think, like, last time we were, like... ripping on Star Wars, so, and we did go for Star Wars itself, Star Wars Celebration. I mean, that's like, that was kind of like the main reason though, like, it wasn't the only reason.
Probably our biggest reason.
Well, yeah, like, I circled it around that, for sure, and it was pretty dope. Like, the Jays happened to be in town the same weekend, so.
Great game, by the way.
That was kind of crazy. And I mean, like, I randomly just asked you to go. I was just going to go myself.
Yeah, I was like on a fluke, pretty much.
So, yeah, no, what did you think about it, obviously? Because I know, like, you've heard stuff about Celebration in the past, but.
Yeah, I mean, like, Celebration, I think... I've been to other conventions before, like just comparing this.
Like Fan Expo.
Fan Expo is the biggest one. You know, the ones that we get in Toronto and stuff, which isn't much, but you know, we do get some. And just based off those experiences that I've gotten, obviously, like, you know, I'm a big Star Wars fan. We are a big Star Wars fan. I mean, that's why we fucking went. Right?
yeah, I'll just say. Yeah.
But no, I mean, like, I honestly think it's probably one of the best conventions I've ever been to in my life, or just like probably I think it's an incredible experience.
And we just got a taste of it.
Definitely worth it to go. I will say one thing is that if you're not there the whole day, the tickets are a little expensive. But I mean, as long as you're like, you know, if you're like a truly like dedicated fan and like, you know, you love the you know the way that the community is for that, I think it's definitely worth it either way. Like, you know what I'm saying? So.
Well, even the aspect you just said, like. You know what? Like, look at it this way. We went there for how long? Like, how long were we there? Like, prox?
About
like,
5 hours.
So
5.5 hours, I was there.
A Leaf game in Toronto, it would cost us probably like $150 each ticket.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
And then, like, and a Leaf ticket, like, you know, it's going to cost you like double.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
And that's like, what, 3-hour game? Not even?
Yeah, exactly.
So.
Yeah, no, for real. Yeah,
obviously, that's a game, but like.
Yeah, no, but I that's actually a very good way of looking at it. But yeah, no, and you know what? It's kind of like, it's like you're there or you miss it, right? Like, I mean, now they stream it online, but it's not the same as being there.
No.
It's not.
The energy was pretty crazy.
It was absolutely crazy. I think the best thing about being there is like the energy is like off the charts. It's almost like the fans carry the convention more than like Disney does or whatever.
No, I know. I mean, like, because like who used to run it before? Just Lucasfilm, probably, right?
Yes.
So, but I remember like going in, like, you know, I was kind of like, okay, are we gonna get some of those like toxic Star Wars fans that you see on the internet?
About that.
We didn't get that at all.
Yeah, we were joking about that quite a bit. We're like, oh fuck, we're gonna be like, you know, there with guys booing and fucking smelling like BO and shit. Like, we didn't get any of that. None of that.
Like, literally, like, throw the stereotypes out the window. Like.
Yeah, and actually, it kind of did that to me too. Actually, you know what we saw a lot of? Probably the most of any other thing. See a lot of dads with their kids. But more like, but you know what I'm thinking? Like, a lot of dads doing the cosplay with their kids. And you know, I'm thinking like, you know, it makes sense because Star Wars, like, obviously, like, you know, we grew up with it because we watched it, like the prequels and stuff when we were younger, and like, you know, we watched the original trilogy. Of course. But like, obviously, like, you know, the original trilogy came out a long time ago, so it makes sense that, you know, there's some dads out there now, you know, who watched the Star Wars as a kid, and they're like, you know, now to think about it, they're like, you know, in their 40s or 30s, and like, you know, they're bringing their kids to Star Wars Celebration, which is actually kind of crazy to think about.
Yeah, it was like multiple generations, kind of. Yeah. Like, kind of in there. But I mean, like, yo, like, the cosplay was the highlight.
The cosplay was, like, incredible.
I mean, like we've seen it online, like talked about it, but
this is
like you were there.
When you're there, it's like, dude, you literally like, you turn the corner, it's like one amazing thing. Look the other direction, boom, boom. Like, you literally like cannot go there without seeing like an amazing like cosplay every like couple of minutes or something like that.
Like, it's crazy.
It's absolutely nuts. The amount of people there was also pretty nuts. Huge lineups for certain things.
Yeah.
Definitely. But I mean, like, it's worth it. I mean,
you did a little fucking finesse, like.
I
mean, that was all you.
We don't talk about
that one was all you. Like,
listen, we didn't have too much time.
That was Galaxy Stage.
Yeah, Galaxy stage. We didn't have enough time. We had to get to the Jays game, so I wasn't gonna be waiting in a line for another half hour doing nothing. So we might have done a little sneaking in here and there, but
I mean, because we were on the second floor. Well, the really cool thing about the Anaheim Convention Center, any of y'all around California, whatever, and been there, you probably know, but it's literally it's so cool. It's because the Metro Toronto Convention Center is one big ass building.
It's one big thing. Yeah.
See, there it's a complex.
Yeah,
where there's multiple buildings. You can walk around in the concourse. Nice, yeah,
it's
palm trees.
It's almost like you can't even compare it to what we have in Toronto.
No, that is garbage here. So, I mean, it actually is nice because it's in the city.
It's okay, but
okay, obviously, yeah. We're talking SoCal.
Yeah. You have the palm trees, the fountains.
You see there's this huge ass balcony on multiple levels. We were on one of the levels.
Yeah.
And we're just overcking the mountains. Yeah, if I had the picture, I'll throw it up here.
No, I mean, it was truly incredible. I mean, I don't know. Can't even compare it to what we have here in Canada, I think, for the most part. Mm-hmm. Great experience. I would do it again. If I did it again, though, I'd go all 4 days, though. That's how much I enjoyed it. I would go again.
You think so? At least 2 for me. At least it's 2 for me.
I think because I think this was testing the waters a bit.
Yeah.
Now, if I ever do it again, 100%. Like I said, I think the way you put it best, at least 2 days. At least 2 days.
The thing is, because I feel like it's so exclusive to us that I kind of want to go whenever I can now. Obviously, okay, I have flight benefits, so keep that in mind. But it's just it's kind of I want to go again so bad.
Oh yeah, of course. So bad, dude. I mean, why not, right?
No, I think it's just super it didn't feel overwhelming there. It was pretty chill. It was
it was very. I think
everybody was super.
It was actually funny because we were joking around that how ridiculous some of the restrictions were to getting in, and we're oh fuck, we're gonna get there and they're gonna be grilling us for this your ID from this blah blah blah, and we were oh fuck, we get there. Meanwhile, they're just oh, see this, okay, show them, okay, this, okay. They're I'm where's the line there? Oh, they're oh, they're over there. They're so chill.
It's so bullshit.
They're so chill.
Yeah, I made no dude. Literally went up to the table. Was yo, you gonna ask me for something?
Yeah, we literally said are you gonna ask us for this? And they're no, don't worry, just go there. And I'm
she's okay. And then I just show the thing, and she's yeah.
Okay, yeah, you seem good enough. Yeah,
it's where's the line here?
It was definitely a interesting experience. I loved it though. I mean, I would do it again in a heartbeat. Like I said, my only regret is that next time I would plan it out so I did more than 1 day or something like that.
Yeah, oh for sure.
And if I do the day, then I want to be there the whole day,
100%.
There's stuff going on all day. It's crazy.
Oh god. Yeah. I mean I wish we got more of the celebration stage, I think.
Yes.
I mean
we got in right at the end.
We got to see Tales of the Jedi, a full episode.
Yes.
I don't know which one it's going to be.
It was the Ahsoka episode.
Oh, I know. I wonder which one it's going to be released
I think Filoni was telling us it was the first episode.
I mean, it's a good first one.
Yes.
I think it's positive. Before we get into the negative killing, Count Dooku.
He said it was depression episodes, eh?
Yeah, no, I totally agree with you with that. I think it was just one of those ones. It's just cool, kind of cool origin, kind of
Yeah, but I think just between being able to see the actual actors, having a chance to do a meet and greet or a photo op with them. Which we didn't do, sadly. We were gonna plan to do one with Tamura, and then he sold out last second.
Yeah, Tamura sold out.
Yeah, unfortunately, but I mean, just the fact that you can do all that, you can see the actors, the producers, talk about their projects and stuff like that, and even like I said, most of the time you'll get sneak peeks into that, like we did for Tales of the Jedi, which was honestly now, I mean, think about in the world right now, how many people can say that they actually saw that? Whoever was on that stage right there.
Even the trailer too, yeah.
Even the trailer, that's it.
Trailer was fucking goosebumps.
Oh yeah.
Trailer was goosebumps, and then even just the roar, when Filoni comes out, dude.
Oh my god!
I mean, I just feel privileged that I was able to be that close to Filoni.
Yeah. It was funny because it's everyone's just chilling, doing whatever, and then you see Filoni, it's everyone goes nuts.
Yeah, I know.
Everyone goes. It's almost like everyone's number one fanboys.
Yeah, because I was showing some Star Wars guys at work, and I was showing one of the videos that you just hear me in the background. Yo, Filoni, go! And I was yo, I'm my children. Yo. It's just so funny, dude. I love you. So many people are yeah. It was just it was hype though.
Yeah.
I mean, it was all really positive, good vibes. But the funniest part, I think, of that celebration stage had to be, dude, Secret Service buddies, bro.
Oh my god. Okay.
So
2 funny moments, I think, from that stage. One, the fucking bird.
Oh yeah, there's. Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're just sitting down. All you see is like
bird.
It's like you just see a fucking like thing flying out.
Like how the fuck is it possible?
Big bird, by the way. Like it wasn't like an eagle, but it was like what was it? Like a pigeon or something?
Yeah,
like a giant one.
But mind you, up to by the way, before you say the other thing, like before we kind of like got up to that stage, we were kind of like, what the fuck is this celebration? Like,
oh yeah, like we were
like what the fuck are we
doing? Me
doing?
and Vince, you know, I don't think you've been to many. Have you even been to a convention?
No, it's my first convention.
So the first convention,
true convention.
Well, true convention that you've ever been to. For me, it was my third. Well, like I said, I've been to Fan Expo twice.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even close to as big or as like varied as that.
This was different.
This was different. Like Fan Expo is basically like you walk around, go to a bunch of merchant stalls. It's like basically like a marketplace for nerds. Like that's what it is. but like it's like bad stuff though. Like it's not even good. Like they have like body pillows and stuff. Like you know that kind of weird.
Nice.
Shit.
Yeah. I heard it.
That's like okay. Anyways, no. I mean, you go to Star Wars, celebration, and every hour they got something scheduled. Like basically, if you go there, like you can't do. It's not possible physically to do everything.
No.
Because like you have like something at 4 p.m. here, starting in one stage, and you have 4 p.m. there at another stage. Mm-hmm. So you have like all these events, which is like smart because you want to spread out the crowds, right? Like you can't have everyone going to like the same thing, right? Mm-hmm. So. No, it's smart the way that they did it, and it's funny because we get there. Funnily enough, basically just got off the plane for all intents and purposes. Drove down to Anaheim, and we're in the convention, and we're like, what? Like didn't know what was where. Yeah. We didn't know. Like we're just basically like just going off the. We're just trying to explore like what the fuck is happening here. Right? Yeah. And we're just randomly walking around. Oh, we see a shop. Okay, we go there. Blah blah. Like me and Vince are kind of like, like what is this? And
no, I was thinking, did I just waste my money?
We're like, huh? And then I'm like, wait, Vince, I see.
No, because I thought it was like some like restricted area. We just kept walking.
So we see like the Galaxy. I'm like, oh, like I look on my app. Oh, there's a Filoni right now on the Galaxy stage. So I'm like, oh, we should go. Like it's about to happen, about to start. Yeah.
We're just walking through.
We're just walking through. We're like, how the fuck?
No, I thought somebody's gonna be like, oh, we can't.
Yeah. Like it was like dead empty. Like it's almost like when like you walk in like high school halls like when nobody else in the school.
Yeah, it's
like basically like that. It's like basically walking into a school with like nobody's there. It's almost like restricted, right? So we're like walking like in the middle of these fucking corridors, like. What the? Where are we? Like we're like trying to figure. I'm like Vince. Like we need to find this place because like we're about to miss this. Yeah. Blah blah. Randomly walk up a couple of stairs. Fucking see a door. Like okay, let's go in. Yeah. They go in and then, boom! Like huge area. Like I guess we must have just like snuck in somehow. I guess.
No, because I remember we were kind of like going up these areas and you see these kind of tunnel ways. And I'm like, yo, let's just go up here. I'm like, I heard Filoni. I was like, oh yeah. Go there, go in, walk in. We just sit down. I thought it was like a ticket.
No.
Yeah, why would it be a ticket, right?
No, I wouldn't. But no, it's funny because everyone's already sitting down. You just snipe a spot. We catch a spot. Boom! Right then, everything ends, and then boom, Filoni comes on. We're like, oh,
that was perfect timing.
Perfect timing.
They're doing some like lightsaber thing, like guys were like.
They were like doing like a lightsaber dance competition.
Yeah, so that's pretty fucking hilarious. Like that was pretty funny. But the funny thing we were talking about before, that Secret Service thing, I was like. Yo, so like, okay, like when they drop those exclusive stuff, like that episode of the trailer, like they don't want anybody else to see it. Like they just want.
They don't want you to record it. Right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like, I bet you somebody fucking recorded it for sure.
I actually don't think so. I tried looking it up and I could not find a single.
Nothing. That's good. I feel better now. Fuck yeah. No, but like, yo, there's literally like mans were like walking, like literally grilling, like.
Oh no! Like. He's not kidding when they make that face. Like, he's not joking.
Dude, I thought these guys were, like, the president, like, guys. Like, that's not a fucking swear.
We always make a joke because, like, we're just trying to enjoy the
but, like, episode. I'm trying to laugh through that, like...
You see the guy come up, he's, like, scanning everything. Dude, literally, like, it's like a goon. Like, literally, like, when you think of, like, an actual, like, Batman goon or, like, something like that, like, like, Secret Service.
No, but I'm not saying just looking, dude. No, like...
No, he was like...
Like walking, looking, ever walking.
Like lasering you with your eyes.
But they're walking throughout every section. Like they're just kind of like just looking like.
To be fair, like imagine if something does leak. Oh, they're fucked. Like they're
oh yeah, Buddy loses his job for sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean, you get up right away.
Oh,
right?
Mark, is that USC in the row that's on the leaked film? Oh, you're fired.
I mean, do you think like because I remember in the past, like I remember there was a Jedi Fallen Order I think trailer that leaked there from there. I mean, like is that why maybe they cracked down maybe a little bit?
Probably.
I don't know if that was a thing that always happened. I mean, I felt like I would have heard something like that before.
Yeah, I think they definitely cracked down on it.
I mean, that's... I feel like we were there. Like, it should be exclusive to what we've seen, right?
Of course. But at the same time, I mean...
If you're home, you want to see.
Yeah, I mean, think about it. If we didn't go, we would have been like, "Fuck, man, I wish you could have seen."
Yeah,
that.
exactly. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's true. Yeah. I mean, it just depends what side of the boat you're on.
Mm-hmm.
But no, overall, it was awesome, man. Honestly.
Yeah, we got to see. Fuck, what's his name again?
Doug Chang.
Yes, we got to see him. He's a co-producer for Mandalorian.
For art, for art,
yeah. Well, for all intents and purposes, like he's huge, like hugely important for all that. And he's going through like we get to see all these designs that they had. Funnily enough, for like Baby Yoda and stuff. Like you see, he looked like an actual a little gremlin. Before, right. So it's actually kind of crazy, just like being able to see.
I just like hearing his process.
Because it's almost like it's like like when someone talks about something, it's almost like a light bulb flashing in your mind, or like it's like almost like you unlock. It's like you unlock something in your head. It's like, oh fuck, like that's actually like the way that they think about things is like really out of the box. So like it is.
Oh, for real, like what George said, like these words, like that. Make it similar, like something that somebody's seen before, but not. And I think that's exactly what they did. Like I feel like with like certain like things in the past, like you remember like Naboo, like like say like kind of like the quarters, right? And you're just kind of like. And he's like, look at the Catholic Church, then look at this. It's like, oh shit.
Yeah.
It's like, it looks totally different, but like it doesn't though. Like, it feels like it's some sort of stuff you've seen before.
Yeah. So like, for example, like when I went to, it's actually kind of crazy because like, you don't think about these things, but like, obviously, like I said, we grew up with the prequels. And, for example, episode 1, Phantom Menace with Naboo, well, it was filmed in a real life area. It's in Seville, Spain. And when I went there 1 year on vacation,
you actually went,
yeah. I went there. It's almost like you're actually there, like in the movie. It's actually kind of crazy.
What?
Yeah, it's stupid, and it's like it's funny because I'm in this other country. And I'm not thinking about this other country. I'm thinking of fucking Star Wars, which is pretty funny.
Naboo, fucking home of Palps and fucking Padme, right?
Which is pretty funny.
PP, right?
Yeah. Which it's pretty funny, but definitely a funny little tidbit. But no, I mean it is very cool to see their design process, like the amount of iterations they had for things, like you know what I'm saying, like that's nuts. They also wanted to book a Boba Fett too, I think a little bit. I think he did.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, which is awesome. No, I mean like it's stuff like that like really makes me feel like that was like worth it. Like what I'm saying, like even though we were there for like 2 or 3 like little events, like what I'm saying, like we get to see like the main like all these great things, right? Even though it was only 2 or 3 of those, like. Still felt like I'm just happy that I went.
A lot of people that would love to do that.
I think it's like a once in a lifetime thing. You know what I mean? Like, because first of all, like not a lot of people can always like travel to these events.
Yeah, exactly.
Not a lot of people live like.
Not a lot of people can even travel to these places. Like.
Yeah, exactly. So especially for like our fellow Canadians here, like.
Yeah.
I mean, you know how cucked we get with the fucking events. Like, I mean, dude, we get nothing. Like for Star Wars, at least, like
Yeah. No.
I mean, like coming here, nah, dude, you have to fly out for that.
Exactly,
like actually London next year. But
London next year, April
for someone.
I don't know why they're changing things.
I would have done. I don't know about you, but I would have done London in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
But fucking April, man, I can't do that. I can't.
I know. I'm gonna keep it like on my mind. I don't know. Like I mean, it's definitely less likely than more. It's definitely less likely than more likely.
Yeah. It's such an odd. Like it just strikes me as.
It used to be August every year, as far as I know.
And you know what? I get it. August can be a crowded month, but April, like May, everything else I understand. What April? I don't know, man.
Well, May. Like I understood just because May the 4th, right? Like, yeah.
And you know what? Like at least just in terms of university students, most university or college students are out of school around that time.
Yeah, exactly.
So I mean, it's usually not an issue, but April is like cutting it. Like April is like, what the fuck, man?
Like what are these guys doing? Like who scheduled that, dude? Like, oh god.
Kathleen Kennedy, maybe.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, yeah. Fucking God, Kathleen Kennedy. For real. I don't know. It's just like, I'd definitely like to go again. Like, I
would. Next time I'm able to ever go again, I'm definitely doing it.
Oh, for sure. 100%.
Without a doubt.
Would have been nice to go to London though, for sure. I mean, dude, I've never been to England. So I've never been overseas, dude.
This man has never been to Europe.
No, man.
But you're the what do you call it? The connoisseur of America.
Yeah, exactly.
And I guess I'm the connoisseur of Europe over here. So
yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I love
or at least Western Europe. I'll say that.
Well, yeah, in general though, like I know, like I've been raving about like SoCal, LA to be specific, for a long time, And, you know, obviously you finally getting the
Yeah,
touchdown.
I've been to the U.S. before a lot, but never been like far down, like all the way to the, you know, Cali, like, you know, southwest. Basically, any area like southwest of the U.S.
Yeah,
haven't really been to. Stick more around to the east.
East Coast. Yeah.
East.
But like, you know, like, do you see what's all the fuss is about now? Like,
oh yeah, I mean, definitely like different vibe. It's incredible, you know. It actually like.
Is it something that you have to see it to understand it?
Yeah, I think so. I also think it depends where you go in those areas, but yeah, I mean, like, it's just it's still North America, but it's weird because it's like it's not, at least like for most people from, you know, Canada or Toronto. I mean, primarily Toronto, probably.
Yeah.
Like, you know, they're probably more used to, like, you know, like if you go to New York, you're almost like okay, like this is basically like Toronto, but like way bigger.
Yeah.
That's like the best way you could define New York as, like, to like a person from Toronto, right?
Yeah.
You know, while you go to California, it's like this is like you can't even like kind of describe it. It's like you just have to be there. Like, it's like just a super
I mean, like, you see it in the movies, and you play GTA 5, and it's like, but then you actually like go there, and it's just like, I think it's just like, it even starts from just like, you know, just the way like it's designed, the city, like just how it looks, like just how things are different, but like, but like I said, it's not something of Europe where like it's different, looks different, but like with Cali, like it's, you know, it's something familiar, but like it's not.
The infrastructure and everything's like familiar,
but it's not.
But it's also not at the same time.
Yeah, I can't explain it to you. Like I think one of like the coolest moments, I think, when we were down there was just walking around those subdivisions near.
Yes.
We went to In-N-Out, and like we just started like walking
randomly down the.
And just like, I don't know, I just felt like, you know, like, I don't know, man, it felt very peaceful.
You see all
it felt very peaceful.
You see all the variations in the housing and everything. It's actually kind of crazy, and it's peaceful. It's.
I mean, it would have been nice to walk more if your shoes weren't fucking shitty. So.
That's like, another story for another time. But yeah, I brought the wrong shoes for that trip, and I was fucking pissed off. Oh my god! Because
like we did a all leather. Yo.
I see. I made a big mistake. I brought these shoes. You know, I got some brand new shoes and some brand new Pumas, and like, oh, I guess I'll bring these. You know, it was a last second trip. I mean, like, we literally packed the day, like fucking day, but like we literally if you're fan of the channel, I mean, like, we literally did you know, both episodes of Kenobi, right? We did all six. We did 6 episodes of Stranger Things in one day. So 10 a.m. to like 1 in the morning. Yeah. We have to wake up at 5 to go to our flight.
Yeah.
So, you know, we're like fried out the wazoo. I'm just like, we just pack things up like last second. Yeah. Like basically right then and there. And then, you know, I'm just like, oh, okay, what shoes really quick? I throw on the Pumas. And then, anyways, you know, we get down there and like, you know, we're at you know, Santa Monica Pier. Yeah. We're like, oh, let's do the walk to Venice Beach. My feet did not see, like, I wouldn't have a problem doing the walk. It's not like I'm tired doing the walk, but like my feet like started to like, they were like, it's almost like they did not like, they were just like,
they did not enjoy it.
They did not enjoy the shoes after that. Like, my feet had a big disagreement. So you know, the next day, like, it got even worse because like I don't know how this stuff works. I'm not, you know, you know, I'm not a fucking doctor, but you know, the next day it's like even worse because like it's aching and stuff, and then it's like, because like, you know, when it's really bad that day, it's like whatever, you kind of just suck it up. But then the day after, when it's aching, and like then it really hits you. Yeah. So it's like, you know, we're doing the In-N-Out. I'm like, oh fuck, like I actually can't, like, I can walk, but it was bad, and I just regret that because I would have loved to explore more of that kind of area. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I mean, you could always come to me whenever you want. So
of course, but I'm not, See, this guy. What can I say? Good friend.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I don't know. I'll be going. Yeah. Oh, hopefully soon. I just like. I just love it down there. Just kind of like, like I said, just, you know, I've talked about it a lot in this channel in general. I can't stop talking about it. I think it was more I could stop talking about it just because it's been so long. Like,
there's so many people there, and people with so many stories.
People are so cool, though. Like, chill. People are very cool. Like, very chill.
I mean, you get one. Okay, no matter where you are in the world, you always have 1 or 2 bad apples.
I mean, when there's more people, there's more bad.
Exactly. Apples. And you know what? Like, I just prefer to not look at that. I feel like I prefer to focus on the good than the bad. You know. But besides that, no, I mean, I have nothing else to say besides bring good shoes and enjoy it. Like, that's all. Yeah, exactly. That's the one thing I learned.
But if I did notice, I think it's like here, there, the same people think the same. They don't appreciate it.
Yeah.
There, they don't.
Yeah.
I think we're the same thing. We don't appreciate it here as well.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, it's better than being in like fucking Iowa. Like,
yeah. Oh shit. Sorry, any people from Iowa watching this video. I mean, I hate to break it to you, but
I'm not gonna lie. It's like, you know, I mean, it's not
kind of
like
desolate over there.
Yeah, well, in comparison, there's no comparison.
No, I mean, like, yeah, and you know what? You bring up a good point. Like, well, you know, we're there, and you know, we see all the, you know, the freaking like, you know, all the literally like the path along the beach and stuff, and that's like. That's incredible. Like, imagine if we had that, right?
Dude, I'd use it all the time.
All the time.
And I'm not just saying that.
And, you know, we're thinking about it. We're like, fuck, man. And then, you know, we think about it. We're like, because we're from Toronto. And, you know, it's like the amount of stuff that we don't appreciate either. You know, like, just basic things.
Just because you live here, right?
Just because we live here, it's easy to, like, talk down on it. And, like, you know, meanwhile, like, it's a great... Toronto, like, as much as people like to clown on it, it's still a great city.
I mean, so many Americans is like, Toronto's their favorite city.
Yeah.
In the world, they say that.
Yeah, exactly. And, like, you know, even though, you know, we've been here, you think, you know, we'd appreciate stuff. Like, I think just the more you live in a certain area, the more you learn, like, the easier it is to, like, clown on it. And you don't appreciate it for what it is.
Yeah, exactly.
And the history and the culture.
Until you leave it.
Yeah. Like, for example, Toronto, we probably have, like, one of the most, like, multicultural cities in the world.
Oh, I know.
I mean, think about it, which is, you know, it's crazy. You can't really get that anywhere else.
I mean, like, even, like, with our friend groups, I think, growing up, like, dude, like,
everyone is from somewhere else. Like,
I know.
But everyone is from somewhere else.
But, like, other places, like, they will be, what the fuck is that? Like,
yeah. You know, you go to, like, what, like, fucking, like, I don't know, like, in Dallas, like, fucking Cowboy 1, Cowboy 2, Cowboy 3. And then, you know, you come to Toronto, it's like, oh, you got someone from, you know, one friend is from Syria, one friend is from, you know, Germany, one friend is like from here, from there, you know, or at least has like roots from that.
I mean, but that's normal here, though.
That exactly.
Like, I don't even bat an eye. Like.
No, exactly. It's almost like, oh, like, where are you from? Oh, you know, I have a friend who grew up in China. It's like, oh, it's like whatever. Oh, nice.
Like dope.
Like, well, I guess you could say Chinese is probably one of the biggest like source of population around them. They have 1.4 billion, 1.2 billion people. But I'm just saying, like, just in general, like having someone like that you talk to and you're like, oh, like, you know, like you talk to someone for the first time or like a coworker or something. Like, hey, where's your family from or where are you from? And they'll be like straight up, like someone could be like, oh, you know, I'm from like so and so, like some other country, you know, that you're barely like Kazakhstan or something. Yeah. And you're like, oh, that's super cool. Tell me more about it. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Like meanwhile, like you go to somewhere else and like the people are like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a rare thing in other places, right?
Yeah.
So
because there was like a lot of Latino, like you kind of
you see a lot of you see a lot of that influence.
Yeah.
But it's not like I'm just saying it's different in the sense of like that, right? So that's where you see like, you know, everything in the world is kind of different, and it's everyone has their own stories and stuff.
Oh, I think overall, like LA was sick. I think like even I think it's worth mentioning too. Like I hyped it in and out for a while.
Yes.
And I know what you said in the moment. You thought it was great, but like now that the storm has passed, what's your final verdict?
I think it lives up to the hype for sure. Definitely. Oh, I mean, like.
I guilt tripped you into a quadruple fucking.
Oh yeah, you did. You know what? We pretty much. I mean, we had breakfast. We had a coffee for lunch.
Yeah.
I mean, we were pretty much like. I think now that I realize it, we were like hungry enough for it.
Yeah.
But this guy was like, no. We're at In-N-Out. We're getting the quad. It's like, okay. Yeah. I was like, oh, maybe I'll get like the triple. Or maybe like not the quad. The quad is like gonna kill me, right? Like, no. He was like, trust me, get the quad. I was like, okay.
But it wasn't bad. No.
It was not. It was not. It was actually. I mean, it was a crazy amount of food, but we were just hungry. We just ate it all.
But what is it compared to? Like what
I told you. I think best fast food I ever had. I think.
Really? Like out of everything.
Yeah. I mean, it's easily it's almost on the verge of not being fast food. I think
that's what I was gonna ask.
Yeah. It's like the only difference is like, well, if I had to like find a way to describe In-N-Out, it's like true fast food because they make it fast.
Yeah.
But it's like.
It doesn't taste like fast food.
It doesn't.
I can't explain. Like it tastes like one of those like burgers you get at like a diner or something.
Like at a diner or at a dedicated burger place. Like like if you go to like what's it called? Like I don't know if you've ever been to Burger Priest or something like that.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
It's almost like that, but it's like actually like.
Yeah, it's like in that sense, like. Yeah. But what made it for you though? Like what made it so good? I don't know.
I think
the sauce, right?
The sauce.
Patties are good.
Patties are fucking fantastic. I think the only thing I'll say, if I'm actually nitpicking, if I have to nitpick,
mm-hmm.
yeah, And even then, this is not even an issue. For me, it's not even an issue. But I have to choose, like, literally the worst thing that they could work on. Like, okay. But I'm saying this is still fine in my opinion.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, the only thing I can ever see people having an issue with it, maybe it's just that location, is the cheese. I think the cheese could have been, like, maybe, like... No, I'm just going to say, no, that's, like, the most fast food thing.
Where was it again? Like,
sorry? This is the one...
No, like, where was the cheese? Like, it was on the...
No, like, it was just, like, kind of just... I don't know how to explain it. Like, it was, like, all over the place. But,
yeah.
I mean, like, I'm not trying to say... Like, I'm not saying it was an issue for me.
Yeah.
I'm not even saying it was bad. I'm saying it was completely fine. I'm just saying the only thing that I could see, like, Karen's complaining about or something, like, excuse me, like, you know, this. Like, that's the only thing I can say. That's the only thing. And it might have been that just that location. Yeah. So that's all I'm going to say. But besides that, I mean, even with that in mind, I mean, fuck it, man. It was great. I would, I mean, I'm just like... See, that shit, like, we don't have that. And, like, I'm just, like, I'm very jealous that we don't have that kind of shit.
Dude, like, you were even saying your friend that lives in Cali, like, it's like getting out, like, on the way home? Like,
yeah, I have someone that I know that lives in California, around that kind of area. Yeah. And he was telling me, you know, he's like, I can't get to my house without passing by one. He says, takes a 2-minute drive or, like, a 5-minute walk to get to the one next to my house. And I'm like, I literally told him, I said, you are literally the luckiest son of a bitch. Like, like, dude, the fact that, like, you know, yeah. Oh, man. I wish. I think we both wish.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Fuck, man. Maybe that's why, listen, I'm not saying obesity is a problem for America. I'm just saying, maybe that could be contributing towards
well, it's incredible.
I don't blame him.
I mean, I don't think, like, that place is the main contributor.
It's not. No. I'm just joking.
No, I know, but I'm saying, like, I think that's, like, one of the healthier places.
It is. No.
It's probably the healthiest.
It probably is one of the healthiest fast foods. I'm just making a funny joke. You know? I'm like, the food is so good that, like, you know, why not, you know?
Yeah, I just can't believe there are some people that say it's overrated. I mean, like, I mean, like, what do you think it's going to be? Like,
I know.
It's a burger.
Like,
it's a burger.
Yeah, I know, it is.
What do you think it's going to be?
They want it to be, like, fucking truffle flakes.
That's an incredible burger.
Yeah, I mean, you go over there for a fucking good burger and you get a good burger.
Yeah, exactly.
And you know what? The other thing about it is it's not expensive. It's not expensive. It's literally cheaper.
What do we pay? Like, for
it's literally cheaper than what...
No, but quadruple patty.
Yeah, we got quadruple patty, fucking decked out to the max, like, all that, and a drink combo, everything, cheaper than what we get at McDonald's here, than a fucking, like...
Big Mac combo.
Big Mac combo.
In Canada.
Yeah. And then the Big Mac combo is fucking garbage, dude. Like, it's literally like a fucking piece of slimy ass patty, like, fucking made by, like, some fucking 14-year-old kid, like, barely making enough money. Like,
this you can tell, like, it's quality. It's TLC. Yeah. There's TLC there.
Yeah.
Just, like, incredible. I love it. I can't wait to have it again.
Oh yeah.
What was your opinion on the fries, though? Just, it wasn't anything special, right? Like,
wasn't. I mean, I didn't go there for the fries.
No,
but
exactly.
They weren't like anything special. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know why I forgot to get animal fries on it. Animal style, sorry.
Animal style.
Should have did that, but whatever. No, it's still good though.
Still good.
Yeah. It's still good. I think, like, you know, it was a good location too. I think
great location. I mean, they have, like, you know, right by the suburbs and stuff, like we mentioned.
What was your thought of, like, the restaurant kind of, like, experience? Like, it's so different.
It's different because you walk in, it's like almost like one of those. How do you explain it? Like, you know, the tiles.
Yeah, you remember Whippy's Diner? You really know what that?
Yes.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it feels like almost like one of those old style diners.
And just calling out, like, the number and just waiting for it. I mean, like, I wasn't annoyed by it at all, too. Like, it's more just like you're just part of it.
Anyone who complains or is annoyed by that, I mean, like, they kind of need a reality check. I mean, you're kind of just like a fucking, like, what are you, like, complainer Andy? Like,
yeah, exactly, yeah.
Oh my god, that light fixture's out of place. Oh my god, see that tile is chipped a little bit. Oh my god, see that sidewalk? Someone painted the line wrong. Like, fucking, you have to be like that to, like,
oh, for sure.
You know,
for sure.
That, you know.
It's making me hungry, though, thinking about all this. Like, very hungry.
You're pulling me down the chop. Fuck. I think this is, we have to go back now.
Yeah, we have to go back,
fuck, man. Ah, fuck. How could you do this to me?
I know. You know, it's not a bad thing, though, to go do, though. Like, I mean...
fuck. I mean, you know, who wouldn't take a 7-hour flight to eat at In-N-Out? I mean, I
would.
Yeah, fuck. I mean, shit. Get the Uber Eats delivered to the plane, eh?
I mean, think about this. Like, just hypothetically. Like, say you had my exact discount, and actually, you know what? That's actually, you know, let's say you had their discount that we get you, okay, which is about, for him, just depends on the taxes at the time, the fees is going on at the airports. It's about hit for him like about 140 round trip, and he, in that case, 140. Then maybe Uber from the hotel, blah blah blah, and then get to the In-N-Out, right? That is still bounds cheaper than a night at a club in Toronto.
Oh,
are you fucking kidding me? Like, are you fucking kidding?
Oh, you can't even compare.
Flying Los Angeles.
Hot take. I fucking hate Toronto clubs. At least the ones I've been to just turn me off completely. I'll never be to another one downtown again. I don't think so. I mean, like, everyone's different.
Yeah.
I don't know about you. Are you a party club person? No. But no, I've been to a couple and they've just like completely turned me off. Like, it's just, it's not for me. I mean, like I said, everyone's different.
I mean, it is
because like, when you're downtown like that, it's like claustrophobic, expensive.
Yeah.
Like, you want to get a drink, it's like fucking $12 or something, like ridiculous.
Or more. The booth.
That's not even tip. That's not even tip or the booth. Like, that's ridiculous.
People do that every other weekend.
Yeah.
And they want to do it. They spend like $500.
I mean, more power to them. I'm not saying that what they're doing is wrong. Just, you brought up a very good point. Like, do all that, what we did, and it's still probably cheaper than a couple nights out. I
didn't spend much when we went.
Neither did I.
I mean, I didn't overindulge. Like,
we didn't. Yeah, I don't think either of us really did.
No, but it was enough. Like, I mean, like, okay, whatever. Like, like I said, like, definitely want to go back again. Like,
oh yeah, for sure.
I mean, you haven't seen nothing yet.
No,
I still haven't seen anything yet.
I've
been there like 5 times.
I've barely like scratched the surface.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, so much to do. I mean, at least you got to see some like really sick stuff. I mean, that first day killed us though. Like,
I think because I mean we were literally like it was like. I think the
time zone plus everything.
I think time zone plus like everything from the day before. We were fucking fried out the wazoo already.
Yeah.
We got like 4 hours of sleep.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, we slept like babies on the plane, but we don't talk about that.
Yeah.
And I mean, I think we did so much in one day. It's like when it hit like, what was it, like 12 or 1 o'clock? By the time we got back from everything, it was like, okay, time to sleep.
Right. I
know. So.
But how was your experience with the time though? Because I don't think you've ever been 3 hours behind before, right? You've never been that long behind, in time, right? Right? I know you've been...
I've been very far ahead, but not behind.
How was that experience coming back? I mean, like, I was actually, like, I was kind of a little tired that when we got back, but then the next day when I went to work, oh, fuck. Yeah. I should never have done that.
Yeah. It was pretty funny, because I had almost the exact experience where, so the day we got back, I was like, oh, this is fine. Like, this is, I could do this. And then next day, it was like, oh my God, zombie mode activated.
Exactly. You know what's crazy? I don't think I've ever fully recovered since that time because, like, still sometimes I'm, like, sleepy lazy now.
Yeah.
Which, that made me like that.
So it's not just me.
But I used to be used to that, though. Well, it's been so long.
I think it's just, like, everything that we did during that week kind of just fucked up our sleep schedule.
Yeah.
Or just, like, fucked with our heads, like, the time zones. And
yeah.
all that. The weather, too. The weather, too, could be a part, right?
I mean, it was great down there, dude.
Yeah, I know, but I was going to say, like, the weather, difference.
Your face got fucked. Like,
oh, yeah.
It was burnt. I seen you like that.
Yeah, I got burnt. I turned into, what do you call it? Fucking Larry the Lobster from SpongeBob? Like, that was me. Yeah. Basically, we got nice little burn. Because the thing is, like, I'm used to, I've been to, a lot of different countries, and obviously, like, they're usually, like, almost always hotter than, hotter weather than Canada.
Close to the equator. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because, I mean, like, what we get here is pretty much almost always colder, right? Mm-hmm. So, when you go to, like I said, I've been in, like, warm countries before, but for some reason, like, maybe because the heat is so dry there, I think, like, when we were, like, just walking around, like, it's almost like when it's, like, really hot here, like, like, okay, I'm going to get a sunburn if I'm out, right?
Yeah.
When I was there, I was like, I would have put on sunscreen, but, like, I genuinely did not feel, like, I guess because the breeze and everything's on your face.
It's windburn.
So, well, yeah, I guess. But, like, no, but you know what I'm saying? Like, the wind's on you. So it doesn't feel like it's like you're getting burnt until
so
after.
Nice, though. It was so
nice. It's so nice. Like I said, the weather...
it's not always like that, though.
Yeah.
But, like, I mean, you go in July, it's a hot motherfucker, right? Like,
yeah, exactly. But when we went, like, the weather was so nice. It was like almost like, it was like slightly above room temperature.
It was hotter back home, too.
It was. And more humid, too.
Oh, God.
So, like, it was funny because, like, we got off the plane, swamp.
Yeah.
We got off the plane, literally swamp, man.
Nasty, man.
Nasty.
It was gross.
Yeah.
I mean,
but it's crazy because like I said, you're there, you're walking around, whatever, and it's basically like slightly above room temperature, maybe a little more. Like during midday, it's hotter. Like it gets to like 28 degrees. Yeah. For Americans, what is that, like 80 degrees, 80 Fahrenheit maybe?
Yeah, about 70.
Late 60s. Well, 72 degrees is like I think 20 degrees Celsius. So I'm thinking 80s around.
Yeah.
I don't know you would think I would know this because I'm doing engineering, but anyways, we use Kelvin a lot more than we use Fahrenheit.
Yeah.
But anyways, I guess just the temperature and the wind on you, you don't feel like you're getting burnt until after, and you're like, oh fuck, your skin starts feeling, it's like
shit.
Yeah, shit,
But it was beautiful.
It truly was beautiful. For sure.
Beautiful. I know you're saying you guys are thinking of going to SoCal.
Oh yeah. I would love to be back or go back there.
Yeah.
For sure. Anyways, anything else?
So super. I think that's all we really wanted to talk about today, honestly.
Right.
I mean, until next time, right?
Until next time.
Maybe
get a little secret. Maybe they might see a few videos regarding your PC builds.
Yeah, I know. We like to do a PC build video. That'd be cool.
Yeah, because that's the one thing you did not update them on is that...
you
got a new PC. It allows them to edit a lot better now.
I know, yeah. I hit the lottery and started, I wanted to upgrade everything.
Exactly.
Upgrade everything.
So you got a huge upgrade for him, and so maybe you guys might see a video.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Soon,
it's all centered around you.
I mean, maybe
everything's on you.
Maybe the PC stuff. Yeah, we'll see. Because I think I don't think we can have little Vinny over here explaining how motherboards working.
I definitely know a lot more than I would have ever known.
Yeah. You've learned.
I would have never known what a 3060 Ti was. Like,
it's like,
say what now?
It's like, huh? Andre, what are you talking about? What are these numbers?
Yeah, I know. No. Now, like, I kind of have a sense of like, and then like finding out Gianluca, fucking, y'all know Gianluca if you're watching the podcast back then, fucking, buddy's got 3090.
I'm like, when he told me that, I'm like, any of you tech guys out there, you'll know. Holy shit, fucking rich man's over here spending $2,500 on a fucking graphics card, which is nuts. But anyways, I think we better to end it off here, but
yeah.
I mean, just all in all, I mean, I think great main takeaways here is Star Wars Celebration, excellent.
Yeah.
Fucking California, amazing. Specifically LA, I loved LA. I mean, around Santa Monica and all that.
Well, I'm just happy you understand what I was raving about for.
Yeah. It's almost like enlightenment moment.
You understand?
Join my religion here. Kind of moment.
Where does it rank compared to other places? Like,
where does it rank?
Yeah.
I mean, okay, I simp pretty hard for Europe though.
Yeah,
like you know that.
Yeah.
I'm still.
Like, does it trump any places in Europe that you've been in?
Ooh, that's an interesting question.
Has to trump somewhere. Germany for sure.
I think. Ooh, yeah. Like Germany. Okay, the thing about Germany is that I only stayed for a week, less than a week, and it was in Berlin. So keep that in mind.
Yeah.
I didn't go anywhere else. That's like the one like Germany, France are the two countries that, like, for example, France. I went to Paris, but I was like in Paris for like 2 days. But I wasn't fully in, like, it was like part of like a cruise, right? So like, we got off the cruise ship and like, we were, going around Paris for like a couple days.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not like I was like, been around France or any of that, right? So I can't really say anything about France. And I feel kind of the same way about Germany. Like, I feel like it would be unfair if I say that about, Germany and that kind of stuff. Because like I said, technically, I mean, I was there for, less than a week, like about 5 days.
Small sample size.
It was small sample, and we really only stayed in Berlin. I mean, we went around. We went and did a bunch of stuff. I mean, we went to see all the memorials and, all that kind of stuff. But in reality, I don't think that I did too much. I will say one thing that I did admire about Germany is it's so easy to get around everywhere. Their infrastructure is probably like one of the craziest I've ever seen. But anyways, if I had to compare like city to city, I'll say that I definitely liked LA more than I liked Berlin. And I'll say that easy. That's like probably the easiest comparison I can make.
Yeah. I mean, is LA one of the best cities you've been to? Cities. Because you go to a lot of non-cities, right?
I do go to a lot of non-cities.
Yeah. Where's the rank in the cities?
I would say...
I mean, is it up there or not?
It's up there. But are we talking about in terms of just like visiting or living? Because that's different.
No, just like where you been.
Well, if I'm going strictly where I've been, surprisingly, I think my favorite city I've ever been to was Lisbon, Portugal. Such a beautiful city. I would rank it probably above New York, like right above New York. I would say LA. So I'd probably give LA like my top 5.
Wow. Okay.
Or top. I'll say it's like probably my fourth nicest city I've been to.
Wow. Yeah. Wow. Look at that, eh?
Yeah.
Look at that. I mean, like, if you had like, if you were given like tons of money, but you could only move to somewhere in the Americas, where would you move?
California.
Yeah, for sure.
But I don't know. I don't think it would be LA.
But would you have said that before though? Before going there, you wouldn't have known too much.
I wouldn't have known too much. But I still think it would be California, but not LA. Like, I'm not a city person. I mean, just because I'm not a city person, I'm more of like suburban.
You know where I could see? You know where I could see you in like Santa Barbara, just chilling there. By the beach, not a city.
I'm not a city guy.
Just
so
like it's pretty like chilled out. Like I feel like you can be there.
Yeah, I love beaches. I love beachfronts. I love all that stuff.
Well, just let me know if you get a big sum of money and you move there, because I'll just like I'll just mooch off you.
We'll get a mansion for the two.
Yeah, but I'll just like mooch off you though. Like.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, return the favor.
Yeah, return the favor tenfold. But yeah,
exactly.
It's fine. You know, one day
I'll do my YouTube videos and you can make actual money.
Exactly. Yeah, there you go. You know, we have the creator house, but for one creator, and, one dumbass,
exactly.
Which is me. Yeah.
One guy that by the beach tries to make a nuclear plant.
Fuck, it's a secret. You're not supposed to tell them the plans first.
Yeah, shit, man. God, hopefully nobody hunts me down for that.
Oh, fuck.
But anyways, before we ramble on for another like 10 more minutes, we'll appreciate y'all for tuning in though to the podcast. I'll try and do it a little more often, but just don't take my word for it. I mean, if you view it a lot, I'll be more inclined to do it. I mean, like, I'm being real. Like, it's the truth.
I mean, yeah, it's just. I think it's just hard. I feel like people, when they do podcasts, they want to stick to one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's probably harder to get that. But I mean, like, the more of you who provide the feedback, the easier it is for us to pump out the content.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, like, I commit so much to reactions now that, like, you know, like, even just to muscle out a podcast takes a lot.
Yeah.
So today didn't really, but which was good. But anyway. We are still on all audio platforms as well, guys. So if you just want to listen to us, you want to listen to us while you're driving down the 401 or down a freeway in California, wherever you are, just you can plug in. We're on Spotify, all Anchor-related streaming platforms, and we're on Apple Podcasts as well. If you're interested in that, that is available to you. We're also on all social media platforms such as TikTok, Instagram, been posting a lot there as well. And on YouTube, trying to post almost every single day. Unless I'm on vacation, you'll probably get a video. I mean, I didn't post when I was in LA at all.
No,
I mean, I took that as an actual vacation.
Yeah.
Even though I was dreading, you know, how much swamped of work.
Oh, I remember every like, you know, at night you were like, oh fuck, I have so much shit, and I was like,
but like, it's not even that like I dread it. It's just more like I just dread it because I have an actual job.
Yeah.
So it's just like
all the work combined.
It's just like I'm gonna have to do it all, right? Like, because I want to do it all.
Crunch time.
No, because I want to.
I know.
It's not that like I feel I'm forced to.
Like. The whole way that this works is because you want to.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the driving force behind it.
Exactly.
If you've looked at this as more like a job, I feel like it'd be over a long time.
Yeah. Even though it's become like a job, though, but it's not like in the best sense of like why we do a job.
Yes.
Like, that's
it's like a job that you enjoy doing. We'll put it that way.
Yeah, we'll keep it clear. But anyways, guys, appreciate y'all for tuning in to episode 43 of The Rip. We go off the rip into California or just staying in Toronto. One or the other. So. But anyways, guys, take care.